They say every good thing must come to an end. In our previous season, we sailed for thousands of miles and visited some of the most incredible places in the Caribbean. If you're following our story, you know we're on a journey around the world, always plotting our course to reach the wildest and share the most stunning places along the way with you. We even learned to become completely self-sufficient and feed ourselves from the ocean. But all of this exploring takes a toll on our sailboat. Yet, through our resilience, we managed to do most of the repairs at anchor. We even built a water maker and installed a massive lithium battery bank. But there are some things we simply cannot do in the water.
I hate this, man. It's always very nerve-wracking when taking the boat up. But to be in the water, floating.
Into the wild again. Tell me when does it end? Hide under the shadow of the morning. Into the break of dawn. We are gonna carry on. Covered by the daylight. It's alright.
We made it to South Grenada right now. We are in Prickly Bay and took us ages to anchor, but we're here now and we're on the way to the marine store, and we're also gonna check out the yacht that is right next to it.
The reason that it took us about 3 hours to anchor is because there was a system passing and all the boats spin around, but they didn't stretch the chain. So imagine all the chains were behind them. And we figured that one out, and we had to wait for all the boats to turn again once the system passed and then re-anchor. But that took us about 3 hours and a lot of rain as well.
It doesn't help that the entire place is dotted with mooring poles. Look behind me, guys. This area is absolutely packed. And this is only one bay here in the south of Grenada. There are several, they're like fjords, really long inlets, and it's just full of people, especially during hurricane season. You might remember that there was a big hurricane that came through Carriacou, the island that is just a little bit off the north of Grenada. Now nobody's staying there for hurricane season anymore, and everybody is coming down here. So this place was busy before, but now there's no space here. We're actually coming from far out, and I thought all of these boats are at anchor, but no, they're all holed out. Okay, we're almost here. There's a floating dock here, so it's nice. We don't have to leave the dinghy in the mangroves. The last time we were in a yard and the boat was on a hard, it's been 2 years ago, and it was in Aruba, and it was basically due to our accident. But we did anti-foul back then, so we did 2 full years of cruising with the anti-fouling that we have, but now it's basically gone.
We're just planning like 2 weeks, take the boat out of the water, pressure wash, sand it, anti-foul, go back in the water. We have some work that we need to do on the stern of the boat. I don't know if you guys have seen on the videos that our dinghy hit the stern, and it's the only bit that we really need to do some painting. But we're not going to do that when we're at anchor. We do all the maintenance at anchor, but what happened, we don't want to pollute. It's not nice anyway.
We can't do certain things
at anchor, especially painting. That needs to be done in a contained environment. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
No, it's okay. No worries. I understand. After the hurricane passing Carriacou, everybody comes down here, and I can see you back to back here. It's like the boats are like, yeah, you have to work from the other boat.
So, what happened then?
They're packed, man. They're like, yeah, the boats are like this, back to back, and
no
they
space.
don't have time to do any work at the moment. Like the guys say, no, we're really busy. What's the plan then?
So we don't have a yard, but we're very likely going to get our anti-fouling right here, and we're going to get it now because otherwise we have to carry
we have
the
to
cans
make
around.
long dinghy rides from God knows where if we find another yard.
I can't wait to get in because it's got aircon. Enrique, can we go to the shops, please? Not to buy anything.
This is what we have at the moment, CJet 039. It's like a part copper and then another part anti-fouling. It's good. I mean, it normally lasts around 20 months, something like that. It has lasted about 20 months. I mean, but if you, at the end of the life of the anti-fouling, if you do anchor in a place where, like we did in Puerto Rico, I mean, the barnacles were just behind us, following us in swarms. This one, I read the reviews. It's from Seahawk. The other one's from CJet. And it is one of the most affordable ones, but when I read the reviews online, it pretty much lasts also 20 months here in the Caribbean. I mean, I don't have any experience with this one, but this doesn't have the copper part that you have to mix. This is just an all-in-one dual biocide anti-fouling coating. We got the anti-fouling, but what happened is like this Primacon, the primer, is not really the recommended one to do the crossover between Seahawk and CJet. The one that we need is, I think it's called Chacarcon. I always go by Chacarron. I think it's called Chacarcon, but we're gonna go to the Island Motor World and try to get it.
What's that primer called? Chacaron. 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 Primacon. We're gonna take a bus to St. George's to another marine shop where they're gonna have the primer that we need. We managed to get a communal bus. I think people here can mind read. The moment we stepped onto the road, one of the communal buses stopped and it's like, hey guys, you don't want to go to St. George? It's like, yeah, that's exactly where we have to go.
Yeah, and $2.50 easy, that's less than $1.
Less than $1.
Awesome, man.
You turn a corner and you're in the city and then the next corner is just pure jungle again. So many colors, I love it. Wow. This down there is Grenada. It's a very long stretch of beach close to St. George, and I think that's where they build all the pretty hotels. We just passed them, but they're just gates outside, obviously. Can't look inside. Wow. I love taking the buses like this. You get to see everything. It's like a little sightseeing tour.
Hey, welcome to Island Water World.
Thank you. Awesome.
Welcome.
Yeah. What a welcome. The smell of marine products in the morning. All of these shops have a certain smell. Like stainless and epoxy.
So we got our primer now. Chacarron. Give me a run.
Chacarcon.
St. George, the capital of Grenada, is best known for its picturesque, horseshoe-shaped natural harbour called the Carénage, a word derived from the French, meaning to haul out, repair or clean a boat.
We've just pulled the hook and we're on the way to the next bay, which is, I think it's called Hartman's Cove. So that's just really close to Prickly Bay as well. We're just going around the corner because Prickly Bay at the moment is just so rolly, and we had our fair share of rolliness recently. There are some systems passing. We get all of this strange weather and a lot of confused seas.
We've taken the dinghy behind, which is, nobody should bring it up, but it's only like 2 miles from one bay to another one. I knew that the corner was like this. I looked at it. The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm kind of going upwind, and it's okay. If there is any issues, I put the dinghy a little bit closer, and then the boat will shade it a little bit, and it won't get the wave slamming into it. But if it would be like downwind, no, I wouldn't do it because the dinghy will be surfing.
I like how Enrique says, yeah, I'm quite happy actually. Like, he's so business, and when we came back to the boat, he's just like, I can't stand it anymore, Sarah, I need to leave. It was true up coming back. You're like, we gotta leave now.
I didn't throw up.
No, but you didn't look
I don't
happy.
get seasick.
You didn't look happy.
No,
Be
of course
honest.
I wasn't happy because it was so hot. I mean,
And
it was
rolly.
rolly. Hot and rolly, like the works, man.
Guys, if you've been following our videos, you know that we've been trying to enjoy the water and actually show you our subwing. But if I may say, I tried to get into the water and I don't know if you can see, but I got bit by something or stung by something all over. So I am not going into the water And at the moment, being on the water is a little bit of a challenge as well. I'm not saying anything, guys, but it's been odd. Oh, my backside is wet.
Now we're on the beam to the waves splashing. The entrance to this bay is kind of going between the reef, and then you get to the two markers. But still okay. I mean, I'm only saying that because we're used to this. Maybe for somebody who's not used to it, maybe it's different. But
it does look a bit.
The depth is fine. I'm like 16 meters here, and then 1 meter.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's fine.
There are rocks right over here, and then there's a very shallow area a little further this way, and then you might be able to see that there are rocks and shallows over there as well, so you do have to be quite careful.
That's the main squall, man. Look at this. I'm almost through it now. It's fine. The waves are going to get a bit bigger once it gets closer because it's literally coming this way. This is where the wind is coming from now.
This bay has another larger entrance from the southeast on the other side of this reef, which is absolutely fine for any skill level. However, the reason we are using this entrance on the southwest side is because of the squall that you can see on the horizon. So to protect our dinghy, which we really shouldn't be towing, from any breaking waves, we are using the reef as a wave breaker.
Super windy! I am glad we're through that tricky bit because the wind is really whipping up now. How many knots do we have? 34 knots! Jesus! Whoa! And we're just missing the squall behind us.
The next morning, we woke up to a surprise because we found out that there was a boatyard right here at the end of the anchorage in Hartman's Cove, even though it didn't show anything on Google Maps or any nautical charts. After doing some digging, we found out that this is a completely new boatyard. Only open for 4 months, they have plenty of space for us to move in right away. Turns out one of the former owners and founder of Spice Island Boatyard, Chumpy, saw the need for more haul-out space, but more importantly, a need for the ability to haul out wider catamarans, something some other yards could not do. So he went his own way and created Hartman's Cove Marine Services. And this is where we're going to haul out today.
Well, they even have a guy in the water to check that everything is in the right position. I can tell Enrico's really tense. He's observing everything so meticulously.
I hate this, man. It's always very nerve-wracking when taking the boat up. But to be in the water, floating.
Quite satisfying to watch how the growth is coming off with the pressure washer. We asked him to wash it quite heavy. Now initially we had planned to pressure wash the boat ourselves to get most of the growth up, but we only have a small pressure washer for ourselves, so it would take us way longer and we would have a lot more growth left. So like this, he's doing a nice clean base, and in the end we probably only have to try and scrape off some more barnacles, but at least all of the algae and sponges and things like that, they're all coming off. So now it's just actually quite a few, now that I see it, barnacles still left, but it already looks a lot better. Feel possible that I can lift the whole boat like this and move it around? It's moving so much I keep swinging.
Because they have the space, I told them to put me dead into the wind so I can edit at night. Otherwise, you open the hatches, we still don't get any air. And at the moment, it's really, really hot.
Yeah, that's why I'm dead. Thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you back again next week as we tackle those pesky barnacles and prepare Cuba to soon leave the protected waters of the Caribbean behind. Oh yeah, and if you want to support our channel, please like and subscribe. It's free.
Oui.